What's up, guys? KNG here, coming at you with a little different type of video today. This is going to be a review of a nice stove. This stove was gifted to me by Coleman Collector Forums member Duke, along with this 242B, which is burning bright over here, providing lighting duties. And the mil spec sitting over here, I got it sitting on a rag to keep it from getting rim rash. It's like brand new. This is the one I showed in my previous videos. This is some better light of it, and it is freaking perfect. Awesome lantern. Anyways, this isn't about lanterns. This is about a stove. This will interest some backpackers and whatnot. I hesitated doing this video because they don't make this stove anymore. However, it is commonly available as the Coleman 550 Exponent. The Exponent stove is basically this stove. This is just a different color, and it's a little older. That's about it. Duke sent this to me along with the lantern for no charge. I'm extremely, thankful that he did that. That was so awesome. I apologize for the noise in the background. I got the furnace going in the garage. It's cold in Ohio today. It's peaking about 35 degrees, so it's pretty chilly. Yeah, anyways, you can find this stove still today on Amazon and other places. It's just called the 550, model 550, or they call it the Exponent. It won't look exactly like this. It has an orange, goldish look to it. It's actually pretty cool looking. I like the way it looks. Some people don't, but I do. Just pretty cool. I like this one better. It looks very retro. It looks 80s to me, but this one wasn't made in the 80s. This one was made in like 93, I think. But it looks very retro and very cool. The stove is easy to operate. Basically, it's similar to a lantern. All you have to do is pump it up. Now, I put on a full tank, I put like 45, 50 pumps in it, and then once it's going bright, I'll put another 30 in it just to keep it going a long time. You don't have to pump it that many times. On one pump up, you'll probably get about 15-20 minutes of good burning before it starts to flame up on you. Then you just pump it up some more. It'll go right back to blue flame. I've noticed this one likes to run best and cleanest and longest on about medium heat. High really sucks the pressure out of the tank, and you have to pump it about once every 7 or 8 minutes. It's kind of a bummer, but not really too bad considering the size. Full up, I would say this weighs less than 2 pounds full of fuel. So it is backpackable. And it's very compact. It looks so much bigger on video than it actually is. I mean, here's a pack of matches. Normal box of matches. You can see the size comparison there. Videos don't do these justice. They make them look huge. I thought this was going to be some huge thing when Duke said he was going to send it to me, but it's not that big at all. See, there's matches sitting next to it, and it's about the same height. Not very big. Backpackable. Very backpackable. I like it. Like I said, it weighs about 2 pounds full up on fuel. You pump it 50 times, and then basically light it. It's not that hard to light. I'll pause the video and get it lit. It doesn't flame up. This one in particular does not flame up very much at all. It fires right up, goes straight to blue flame, can be adjusted immediately, not a problem at all. I actually did a test to see how quickly it would boil water in freezing temperatures. It was 28 degrees in Ohio. I was outside in the wind, and it was actually gusting about 35 mile per hour winds, and this thing still boiled water in about 7 minutes. And I know that sounds like a long time, but it's really not in those kind of conditions. If I would have built a windbreak or something like that, I bet I could boil water in under 5 minutes, no problem. So it's a beast of a stove. and it puts off a lot of heat. What I'll do is I'll get it lit up, and then you'll be able to see what the flame pattern looks like and everything else. Be back in a second. Alright guys, here I'm back. Here it is, all fired up and burning at about a medium high heat. Like I said, it doesn't really flame up. It just takes a second for the generator to get good and hot and start producing that real nice steady flame that everyone likes. It's totally adjustable. The flame adjusts from a simmer all the way up to an extremely high heat. I like to keep it on just about a medium. I find it's very fuel efficient and it burns very, very clean and runs for a very long time. Like I said, it gets very, very hot. I can only keep my hand there for just a few seconds. Like I said, it boiled water very quickly and it does a great job. I don't know why Coleman decided to quit making these. The Exponent is no longer available. I think that's foolish, because while the 533, the Sportster stove, is good, I don't think it's as good as this. I had a 533 Sportster in the past, and it was a good stove. It was just heavier than this, and I don't think it boiled. I don't think it got quite as hot. You can see the flame pattern. Nice blue flame. Occasional lick of orange flame, not a big deal, not to be worried about at all. Nothing to be worried about at all. These also come, if you can find one new old stock, they also come with a spare generator that allows you to run kerosene. I have not switched mine out yet. I may in the future, but as of right now, I'm liking the Coleman fuel because it lights so quickly and whatnot. In lanterns, I absolutely prefer kerosene, but in a stove, I think I prefer Coleman fuel simply because it's easier to light. And you don't have to pack around, gel paste or anything like that when you're seriously backpacking. You won't be carrying around these big old lanterns when you're backpacking anyways. So it's not that big a deal to, not have the alcohol and to just light them up with a match. I use these matches, the Strike Anywheres. I'm never going back to the regulars ever. If you can get Strike Anywheres, get them. But it burns really well. It burns hot. There we are on a high heat. And it burns very, very hot. But I think it's a good product. If you can find one cheap, definitely pick it up. I'd like to have another one, no doubt about it. This is actually a tri-fuel stove. You can run this on regular unleaded gasoline, however I don't recommend it. I never recommend burning gasoline in a lantern or stove. I don't like the things that it puts off. I think it puts off, I know it puts off things that are just not good for your body. That's why I don't recommend it, especially around cooking. No thank you. I'll stick to my cleaner stuff. But basically, if you did want to switch it over to kerosene, you would switch out the generator, which is right there, and you would have to use either alcohol or fire paste to start it. They recommend fire paste because it doesn't, because it sticks to the generator and get it hot quick. I don't know how long the stove will run on the simmer setting with the kerosene either. I should actually switch it out and do an experiment and do an update video to see just how long it'll run. I don't know if it'll keep the generator hot enough. I mean, it might, but then again, it might not and start flaming up and be a fireball. Who knows? I've never really tested it, and I've never seen a video that's tested it. So, that'll be a new video. That'll be an upcoming video. It's quick and easy to change that out, so I'm going to do it. See how it runs on kerosene. You guys know how much I like kerosene. If it's not that hard to get going, heck, I might switch it over. I've never really tried it. But this is it. This is the Peak 1 550B. If you can find one, pick it up. They're a good stove. They're not beautiful like a 500. I don't think they're as hot as a 502, but lighter easier to backpack. Heck of a backpacking stove. Alright guys, have a good day.